Hi, this is Mr. Roman here. I'm going to show you guys how to download my CorelDraw template so that you can draw, in this case, the robotic spinning sign, so we can laser it, cut it out, and we can etch some text onto it. So in Google Drive, if you would download my Corel template, okay, hit download. Okay, you can just save and download that. In a moment we'll open this up here. And I'll hit OK. This is CorelDraw that's over here. Okay, the directions that you'll need to know are in the file that you're looking at. Okay, here's a look at the template once you've opened up this file that I've had you download. Alright, some things to know here. These are written directions. These are things that I'm going to take you through right there. Okay, this is an example of mine being done. Right here, I'm going to show you how to turn your lines into red hairline thick lines. These lines are cutting lines in the laser. Anything black, like this text, will get etched in and not cut out. So it's important you know that red is cuts and black will just etch. Alright, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to delete this. Okay, I've given you this much drawing space right here inside these blue lines. Okay, and these lines in the middle, these are center lines to help you know right where the very middle is, so you can center your object. Okay, I'm going to delete this as well. Alright, here we go. So number one, erase. I've done the erasing. Number two, draw your sign shape using the circle, square, or line command buttons. They're located on the left side of your screen. So I'm going to start with a rectangle in my example. I'm going to draw this out. It's okay that it's black for now. Okay, I'm going to drag and center that. Okay, and if you want to do any more size adjusting, you can with these grips right here. And that was a mistake, so I'll delete that. I'm going to click and I'm going to drag this, make it a little bigger. Okay, and again, center the X right on the center lines. Okay, the next thing, I'm going to draw the lower bracket right here, so I have something to attach to the different bolts. Okay, if you grab here, you can grab and pull that right up to that intersection. Okay, the directions say use the virtual segment delete command. Now this one's a little harder to find. You have to go into the crop menu, open up, hit that little black pull down arrow right there, virtual segment delete. This allows you to trim lines that cross each other. There we go. So I kind of joined the two different my two different rectangles together. Okay, I'm going to round off my corners now. Step 4, using the 0.1 diameter circle. Hold down the the shift key, to lock it to one edge while dragging it to the second edge, and then trim it. Okay, so here comes the circle command. Okay, I'm going to draw myself a circle by holding down the shift key and the control key. Okay, right now it's way too big, so I'm going to just make it a 0.1 in the X direction, 0.1 in the Y direction. I could have hit the lock command as well. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make 4 copies of this thing, so Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. Alright, so now I have corners I can drag over. Okay, I'm going to grab the quadrant. I'm going to stick it on this edge. This time I'm going to grab the next quadrant. I'll press Shift down so it locks it to the first quadrant edge. Alright, and I'll repeat the same process. Grab the quadrant, stick it on an edge, let go, grab the other one, press Shift to lock it. Okay, and I'll keep repeating this same process. Grab the quadrant, press Shift, lock it in. Grab the quadrant, grab the other one, press Shift, and lock it down. Alright, and finally I'll do my virtual segment delete command again, and I'm going to clean up these corners. Oops, a little too much there. Right there. So I just want that little arc is all that I'm after here. Okay. Alright, so that segment is done. Let's see, we've done number 4. Number 5, select the entire sign by dragging a selection window around it and group it. Okay. One thing I want to do before then, I would also like to have a little rectangle this size for holes so that I can put some bolts through it, otherwise there's nothing to mount your project to. Okay, and let me make that rectangle 1 inch long by 0.2 tall. Enter. Right there, so that's resized. Okay, now let's do number 5 here. Select the entire sign and we're going to group it. Okay, I want all of these lines to be considered one object, not many separate objects now. So I'm going to drag a selection window using the select tool, that's that arrow. I'm going to go up to the object menu, I'm going to go to group, group objects. So now at this time if I grab onto one line, the whole thing comes with it. Right there, it's one object. So if I change the settings on this line, the whole thing gets it. Okay, so we're on to step 6, change the outside shape to red color. Okay, so it's still selected. If yours is not selected, go ahead and select your object. We're going to go down here to this menu right here. I'm going to change the color to be red and the width to be hairline. We need both of those settings set. The rest of this doesn't matter for now. Hit OK. Okay, these lines will all be cut out. So here's my sign shape, plus it's going to cut a rectangular hole in the middle of it. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Alright, and what's left? Number 7, use the text tool to type your business name onto the sign. Select the lines and the text and group the objects together. Leave this text black. Okay, so this is not a red step. So here's text over here, the big A. Draw yourself a big text box. You can center that as well. Okay, and I'm going to type my business name, Omen's Outstanding Oysters. You can make up your own business name that works for you. Have some fun with that one. Okay, pick a text size, go ahead and center it like this. I think I'll hit enter and I'm going to drag my text box and make it a little bit bigger because my words did not all fit. There we go. Alright, that looks good to me. And I would say my sign is just about done, but I do need to save it to this folder. Go to StudentShare, the K drive, East Junior High, Tech Ed, Omen folder, and then find your hour. Okay, save it in there, save it as your name. Okay, and that's the end. Okay, and once you've got everything done and you're about to save it, please delete these other directions right here. Okay, to do that you'll need to go and you'll need to unlock all the objects because I've locked those down so that they could not be selected and deleted, but now at this point you just simply unlock them. There's some extra stuff I had on there. Delete that. Just leave your sign behind. That's the only thing we want showing.